today we're working on the Hustler mower, and this is a 54-inch deck, and we are working on these pulleys here, these little idler pulleys. This one, and there's another one that goes right there, but I've got a bolt in there because I'm getting ready to straighten the deck, because these pulleys, these shafts bend. Not the shaft, but the deck actually bends, and I don't know if you can see it, but that pulley right there is leaning. This one's leaning backwards towards the back of the mower, and this one leans towards the front of the mower. And here's what happens. So I've already got the bolts and everything out of this, but you can see that this bends, it kinks. I don't know if you can see it, but this is just bent right there. And if I put that bolt, if I put that back on there and put the bolt in there and tighten it down, it's just bent. And this one is, I've already straightened that one a little bit, but it was bent way forwards. Anyway, but I'm replacing them because these bearings are shot too. That one's shot and that one's shot. And anyway, I'll show you what I'm doing, but I also wanted to show you the mower. So this one basically is my Raptor SD 54-inch. This particular one is a 2014 model. I bought it brand new in 2015, so it was a holdover year. It's got the Kawasaki motor on it, 23 horsepower. Anyway, so I've got the deck pulled clear out of it. It was pretty simple. Just pop these little pins out. It's pretty simple to pull the deck out of these. Anyway, so what I'm doing is I have put this bolt on with some washers, and I used an impact and tightened down these two. I put a washer on the top and a washer on the bottom, and I ran that down with an impact, and I straightened it out pretty good. Here's the bottom of the other one right there. But anyway, it straightened it out pretty good, but I can tell that that bolt is still leaning just a little bit. It's kind of tilting towards the front of the mower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a pry bar on that while I got this bolt in there. This isn't the actual bolt that holds the pulley on. This is just one that I used. And I'm going to put a pry tube on there, and I'm going to bend it. Basically going to bend it backwards a little bit. Okay, so I got the camera propped up, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. So basically, I'm just going to try to bend this thing backwards and at an angle slightly from where it is right now. And that bends pretty easy, actually. And I can tell that that looks pretty darn good right there. It actually bends really easy. So anyway, just wanted to kind of share that with you. I'm going to pull that back out. So here's the original pulley, and you can see how small of a diameter that is. And they went with a much wider one, but the problem is it's a little bit shorter than this one. So they sell this with this big old fat washer on there, and that washer helps distribute the weight so you don't end up bending these things anymore. You'll have that big washer sitting on there. So they know they have a problem with these little narrow ones, and I'm pretty excited about them doing this, because this is going to distribute the weight or the transfer so it doesn't bend as easy. So okay, I'm back. Just thought it would be good to show what the actual bolts look like. So these are the actual bolts, and they just come right up through the bottom And since I straightened it a little bit, just a little bit snug, just going to put that pulley on there and tighten it down. I think this will show. So the big flat washer goes on, and then this goes on over it. Whoops. And then they got these little washers came on there, and this lock nut. That's it. Decided to make one final little short clip just to show they're all on there. They spin good, they're straight. I'm telling you, before this one was leaning way down. It was almost touching the deck, and this one was leaning backwards, and I'm pretty happy with them. And then this is the actual tensioner, you know, and there's a spring that goes from there all the way across there, and that's what keeps the belt tight. But I went ahead and replaced that pulley too. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching.